I know it's hard. Okay? I mean, we had a great relationship. You were great. I thought you were beautiful, but I quickly realized that you're weak. You have no integrity. I mean, you have no shape. What are you doing? I'm talking about my eyebrows. Yeah, okay. This is a YouTube video about my eyebrows, because this is what people do now. So a while back, I never touched my eyebrows. I mean, I plucked them, but they had no makeup, no shape. They look like this, and this, and this. But thankfully, I've learned. I've come a long way. It's taken a lot of practice. It's taken a lot of effort, a lot of time, a lot of tears, but I'm proud to say that I'm happy where I've landed. In this video, I'm going to show you how I apply my eyebrows, what I use, and what's beneath this facade. It's all fake. I'm so fake. Alright, I'm going to wipe this off now. Here we go. It's going to take off my makeup too, but it's okay. Just scrub them off. Just scrub off those brows. Well, here we have it. Look at that makeup line. I'm beautiful. Alright, now I gotta fix this. Apply some makeup. Okay, I know I'm being dramatic. It's not that big of a difference. It's not a big deal. But these are my natural brows. This is what I was born with. I mean, I wasn't born this way. I didn't really pop out the womb with this, but I like to shape them a little bit more than they're already shaped. They have a general nice shape already though. I use ABH Dipbrow. This stuff is amazing, but just as a warning, it's really easy to use too much. So if you're a beginner, I suggest that you use the It Cosmetics Brow Power thing. You want to focus for me? Thanks. You're a babe. It's just a lot more sheer, and it's like a little pencil. So it just draws on, you can build it up. But with this, it's almost like gel eyeliner. So it's very opaque if you'd like it to be. But I have a technique that I'm going to show you at this current moment in time. I use a Morphe S25 brush. It's got a nice little angled brush and it's tiny. And then a little spoolie at the end so you can brush out your brows. And then I use my ABH Dipbrow. That's what it's called. I use the shade Ash Brown because I like ashy colors on the brows, because if I don't use ashy colors with my skin tone and my hair color, if I use like a warm color, it's gonna look like I got my foundation like clumped in my brows, and that's not a cute look. So ashy's the way to go. Cool tones. So the first thing I do is I load up my brush. I get a nice amount, and then I kind of like wipe it on the side of the container just so I don't have like clumps. Then I pretty much underline my brow. I do the tail first, because when you're framing your face with your eyebrows, you want your tail to be darker than this part. So I just darken my tail because it is the most sparse part of my eyebrow, and I kind of bring out the tail farther than it actually is. So I draw the line first, and then I kind of shape it out. I draw a line underneath my brow, kind of really shaping out that line right underneath here. And then I go back to the top and I kind of use the product that's on the rest of the brush, which is going to be less than I started out with, and kind of shade the top in a little bit just so it's not completely empty. But I want the bottom to be darker than the top and the end to be darker than the front. You got me? Then I'll shape out the front a little bit with the remaining product on my brush, and I'm just lightly creating like, I like my brows to be a little bit like square shaped. So I'll just create a square-ish shape by just going up like straight up in little motions, like little feathery motions. And then I take my spoolie and I run it through to make sure there's no gaps or like clumps of product. And now I'm gonna do the other one. But first, here's a little comparison shot. I actually like this, I actually like this eyebrow a lot more than this one because it has more of like an arch. This one's kind of just like sad. With brows, the way to not make them look super crazy and kind of like you completely drew them on is to have dimension or like different shades within the brow. So that's why I like to have it lighter in the front, darker in the back, darker on the top, or darker on the bottom, lighter on the top. Ooh, that's a good one. Now the next thing I'm going to show you, I don't do this every single day, but if I want to have like an extra defined brow and I want to like have a nice look, shape about them, I'll use a concealer and I'll outline my brow. But you have to be careful that you blend out the concealer or it will look like you drew a white line around your eyebrow. So I'm just gonna take a little lip brush. It's really small. You can use like any synthetic paddle brush. Is that what these are called? This is a Morphe M170-4. Then I'm gonna use a concealer. I prefer to use like a concealer like Boiing, this is Boiing Benefit concealer, but it comes in a little pot. I prefer using this so you can just like grab the product and it's kind of easier to work with than like a liquidy concealer. Like, you know, I load it up on my brush and then I underline the brow. I'm getting as close to the brow as I can without getting into the brow hairs. And I underline this part as well. And you're done. Just kidding. Then you gotta blend it out. So I'll take my finger and I'll blend it out initially, and then if any other parts need a little bit of extra blending, I'll just take the brush and I'll just kind of like drag it down. There we go. You can also outline the top for extra definition, and I'll do that right now. Blend, blend, blend. There we have it. I will do the other one as well. I'm wearing a really glowy... Do I have makeup on my face? Someone please tell me when that happened. Has that been there the whole time? Have you been laughing at me the whole time? You're such a bad friend, you didn't even tell me. Oops, now I'm gonna outline the other one. Okay, brows are done. Awesome. So that is how I do my eyebrows pretty much every day. My routine has evolved over the years. But before I wrap up this video, I want to let you know that this is definitely not the only way to do your eyebrows. You can do your eyebrows however you want. I just wanted to show you how I do mine. I was completely joking about my old eyebrows. If your eyebrows look like that and you like them, that's fine. If your eyebrows look like this, they look like this, that's fine. As long as you like them and you like to do them that way, that's literally the only thing that matters. So with that, I'm gonna say goodbye. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.